Before he turned 30, he had conquered an empire stretching across 3 continents. His name became synonymous with power, his legacy etched into the very foundations of Western and Eastern civilization. But who was Alexander the Great? Was he a visionary leader or a ruthless conqueror who defied the limits of history? Today, we journey back to 356 BC, to the rugged kingdom of Macedonia, where a legend was born. Born to King Philip II and Queen Olympias, Alexander was raised in a world of political intrigue and military discipline. From a young age, his father ensured he was prepared for the throne. But his education went far beyond the sword. He was tutored by none other than Aristotle, the great philosopher, who instilled in him a love for science, medicine, and Greek culture. This unique combination of military might and intellectual curiosity would define his future reign. In 336 BC, the world changed. King Philip was assassinated, and the 20-year-old Alexander was thrust into power. The surrounding Greek states saw an opportunity to rebel, believing a mere boy could not hold the empire together. They were wrong. With lightning speed and brutal efficiency, Alexander crushed the rebellions and secured his borders. With Greece secured, Alexander turned his eyes to the east, toward the vast and wealthy Persian Empire. The Battle of Issus was the first major test. Against the overwhelming numbers of Darius III, Alexander's tactical genius shone. He led the charge personally, breaking the Persians' spirit and forcing the great king to flee the battlefield. Alexander was not just a fighter. He was a master of logistics, spending months building a bridge to the island fortress of Tyre. From there, he marched into Egypt, where he was crowned pharaoh and hailed as a living god. It was here that he founded Alexandria, a city destined to become the intellectual heart of the ancient world. But the final showdown awaited at Gaugamela. Once again, Alexander's phalanx proved invincible, and the Persian Empire fell. Alexander's vision went beyond borders. He encouraged his soldiers to marry Persian women, hoping to create a unified global culture. He dreamt of a world where Greek philosophy and Eastern traditions blended into something new. His ambition pushed his exhausted army further than any Greek had ever gone, all the way to the banks of the Indus River. But even legends are mortal. In 323 BC, after years of campaigning, Alexander returned to Babylon. At just 32 years old, he fell ill and died, leaving his generals to tear his empire apart. He left no heir, but he left a world forever changed. The Hellenistic age had begun. Alexander was a man who conquered the world, but in the end it was time that conquered him. His legend, however, is eternal.